Welcome one all, my name is Tawess and today we are doing a 3-paint challenge. I pick 3 paints at random and then use them to paint this mech. Ground rules: I'm allowed to use white, black and silver, because I need to be able to lighten, darken, and I like silver. Beyond that, everything is a random pick. This is my box of paints. This is basically just my armor painter paints, because, well, they are. And I'm not looking, promise. I had a show me not looking, but unfortunately deleted that because it was on a different camera. Anyway, we are a few of these just because of fun. And the paints we got in this case was, unfortunately, 2 yellowish paints and a pink. We're going to try and do the best we can with this. I think it's Beast of Brown, Demonic Yellow, and Demon Yellow. And I actually don't know what the pink is called, but it's pink anyway. Now, to get a good base coat, baste it first and then hit it with a mix of the purplish, yellow, pink and some black to bring it down basically. Because if you're going to have it like this, you need to have it down a bit, because otherwise things will get very weird. Because I have to work with the paint I have. I can't pick a color that is brighter or darker, because I have to do it on my own. It's part of the challenge, it's part of the fun. So yeah, basically giving it first one over with darken down. Another problem here is that the black you get from most model paints isn't actually black. It is often a reddish black or a bluish black or a greenish black. Very rarely yellowish black, but it has happened too. Meaning that not only will it change the hue, of course, but it will also change the properties sometimes. Now I know this is kind of bluish, so it works well with the pink one, but did less well with the yellow one. Fortunately, the yellow one was kind of dark to begin with. But it's one of these things worth keeping in mind. I'm going to go more into that when I do a basics series. I have a few things ordered that need to come here, and then we're going to start doing a basics series. And I'm talking basic here, not sort of basic you get elsewhere. No. We are gonna go straight down to the basics. Why? Because I think it's fun. Anyway, these challenges, classic ones, all the channels have done them. I just felt there was some fun. It's not too serious. You pick 2 paints, 3 paints, and you use those to paint with. Of course, I could have gone further with this, mixing and matching, and I could have just done a fade from the top to the bottom or anything, but I just felt that doing a more of Daredevil-esque scheme would be fun. And yeah, of course, I'm cheating a bit with using silver also, because, well, I don't like it just being solid. I like my weapons to be silver, because I'm going to paint it silver anyway once the challenge is over, so I might as well do that from the start, because, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I was also considering giving it a black wash with a very diluted black, but I saved that only for the weapons, because it was bad enough as it was. It was really bad. Now, of course, for all intents and purposes, these colors, if you disregard the 2 yellows, yellow and purple, yellow and pink probably goes together really well. It could have been a lot worse. This could have been a Christmas mech. Or we could have just greens. Or red and green. Red and green does not go together particularly well. Why, you might wonder? Well, because all paints, more or less, if you simplify things a lot, is a combination of red, yellow and blue. Or cyan, blue. No, that's a blue. Cyan, yellow, and magenta, depending on which system you use. And there is no red in green, so they end up on opposite sides of each other. They work good as opposites, but you have to understand that they're gonna clash a bit, in my mind. If you like it, it's okay, but in my mind, they clash a bit. Much like how orange and purple is a very aggressive combo. You do not take that combo lightly. So yeah, this yellow and this purple works well together. Don't know why, it just does. Actually, I do know why, but I don't have to explain it now. Again, we're going to do this basic video about this. And there are plenty of videos about color theory out there if you want to go through the entire process behind why things sometimes just scream in your face. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, once this was dry and done, it was just hitting it with the bare colors. The bare basic Demon Yellow and the... I don't know what the pink is called. I already put the color away, unfortunately. So you saw it at the beginning, the pink. And this is why you take the dark color first. 'Cause by doing this, I basically get a highlight color without having an extra highlight color. To most of you, this is not news, but there's always someone who might pick up. Oh yeah, didn't think about that. 2 colors and a black is technically all you need to do a good paint job. I should actually do that at some point. Just pick 2 paints and a black and do a paint job with that. Just to show you what I'm talking about. And if you have white to that, the sky's the limit. Especially as the white actually change. White actually changed the paint more than black. But anyway, now I'm just going over the hitting sharp edges, raised areas, giving it a bit of dimension. You know my style at this point. If you watched my videos before, this is basically how we do it. I think it looks good on these type of machines, especially as we are aiming for a tabletop ready rather than a exhibition ready standard. Both because of skill level, I'm not that good, and because I think it's good to show that you can paint really nice looking models without spending 14 to 18 hours doing it, because I don't have that sort of time. I have a life outside of the video making business. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, that is what it is. Now, I'm going to take this moment and talk a little bit about what's coming up, because we have a few things coming up. As I mentioned, we have a basic series. I'm going to start, and the idea is I'm going to pick up a starter kit, a Games Workshop Citadel Paint starter kit. I'm going to use that, and only that. Because as I say, when I say we're going back to basics, we are going back to basics. As basic as we can basically get. Because that way I can show you what you can do if you are new to the hobby and you get this thing. And I'm also currently recording a video of diorama building. It's going slow because I'm not good at it, and here's one of these things. Apparently 2mm thick PLA board is difficult to cut. Who would have thought? I wish I would have filmed my face when I tried to cut that thing. It would have been hilarious. Because that was a fight. Whew. Trust me, it was a fight. You're gonna see. That video is coming up. If I would guess most likely next weekend, probably. If I doesn't manage to cut myself something before that, I don't know. We're building a little diorama anyway. And that diorama in turn to be part of a terrain series. It's gonna be should be some of these things to be able to integrate into a board to populate it. It's a gas station. Let's put it like that. But yeah, this challenge was fun. I was kind of disappointed there weren't spicier colors, but it is what it is. You get what you get. Had I gotten a third color in there, we could have done something more perhaps. I was deeply mourning the lack of a good proper wash. I'm currently washing the feet with a very diluted black. It works. It's not optimal, but if you are out of a wash on ink, technically diluting matte black works. It's not going to get the best results, but it's good enough to do in a pinch. You know, it is what it is. So yeah, that is what we have looking forward. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more of these type of challenges, just slap a comment down below. or just scream into the void. I don't know. Either way works. We are going to go some beauty shots where you can get a really nice up close look at all my mistakes. And until next time, stay safe, be kind, and as always, do play fair. Bye.